Hey everybody, it's Garden Jen. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough today just to see how things are doing. As you notice, my herb bed is coming along very well. I still have more herbs to plant in here, but so far so good. We have a mugwort over here that came up. I wasn't expecting that to come up. That's kind of cool. My lemon balm plant is huge. I do have a brown-eyed Susan here that was transplanted, so it's just getting itself settled in. So it's starting to actually come up and look a little better. Here I transplanted some flowers that were all winter sown. I have Canadula, and I think this is a alyssum here that I planted to bring in bees and things like that. Then my stinging nettle, it's about time to cut it because you can see it's going to seed. And you don't want that seed dropping and contaminating the rest of your garden. This is my valerian. Isn't it gorgeous? It is huge. So beautiful. And then my leeks, I'm going to have to start mounding soil up around them because they're really starting to grow now. These were planted last year. And then I planted, this is eucalyptus here, and then St. John's worts. These were winter sown and they were just transplanted. Still itty bitty babies, but they'll grow really nicely in a little while. And then I got another lavender plant. I could not get lavender to grow this year in winter sowing, so I actually had to buy some of that. And then this is my bush watermelon I have in here. Because it's a bush type, it's not going to take up a lot of room, but I'll just fill in this space here because I kind of have a hole going on. Then I have some chamomile. I've got about 5 different plants. These were winter sown as well. I actually have quite a few chamomiles. I'll show you in my my greenhouse in a little while. And then my echinaceas coming back. This was last year's, not winter sown. We actually bought these. My blue hyssop, it's doing well. This was winter sown. My yarrow from last year, that thing's huge as well. And then some more vegetables. These were all winter sown and they're doing really well. Carrots, a lot of people ask about carrots. They're gorgeous. These were all winter sown. And some other things. Like another plant people ask about, this is a sunflower. I have a couple back there. The slugs were really mean to them. I actually put down some iron, I think it's called iron phosphate. But you can see it's gorgeous, it's green, it's doing well. It was winter sown. And then over here's all my lettuces. I do have, my spinaches are bolting. It's getting kind of warm. But these lettuces, all of them were winter sown. This is a different lettuce. It's called Four Seasons. That's why it's a different color. There's nothing wrong with my soil. That's just the color of that particular lettuce. And then I do have a little plant. That's a tomato there. And there's one over there. Both winter sown. My chard and everything. I have some more celery over here. It's not doing so well. I think it's the bed. It's not, the plants themselves. But those were winter sown. This is my basil. Look at how many's in there. Beautiful. Yes, they're tiny. They got a late start, but they are very healthy, and I'm going to be transplanting them to smaller containers so they can grow a little bit better before I put them in the soil. And then this is my kale. And then my bok choy. My bok choy is already bolted. But my kale, again, all winter sown. And yes, there is quite a bit of damage from cabbage worms. They got to it before I could put tool over it. But I have sprayed them with neem oil, and I've picked off, I come through here about 2-3 times a day because I'm home all day. And I pick off any cabbage worms that I might see that the neem oil did not take care of. And if the neem oil doesn't work, I'm going to use a mixture of flour and salt. It's about equal parts of flour and salt. And you just dust the plants before you go to bed in the evening. And then in the morning, you just let it be the rest of the day. And then the cabbage worms eat the salt, and then the flour dries them up, or vice versa. I don't remember. Either way, it works. So, but they will rebound. They're very healthy otherwise. These are romaines, all winter sown, and then I have some jalapeno peppers. Again, they're small right now because they had a late start, but all winter sown. The carrots there are winter sown. My beans, these guys here, they did not, none of my beans came up in winter sowing. All my things, my bean plants, all of the beans rotted. So I don't know, why they rotted. I know people have good luck with beans, but I didn't. So these were actually direct sown in there. But my broccoli was winter sown. And you can see I have potatoes. All my potatoes are coming up. These two are a little bit later, but I'm sure I'll see little plants come up in about a week or so. And then some more carrots. And I have peanuts in here. They have these covers on them because they're having a hard time growing. We got something that's chomping on them. So I have them protected right now until they get more established and they can defend themselves a little better. And then these were all direct sown. Again, none of my peas or beans actually grew. I do have some pole beans that grew and they're planted over where the sunflower was. These strawberries are beautiful. These were actually pulled from the strawberry bed that's over there because I actually have some pine berries that I had bought. And so I have some hanging here just to make something a little neat here. These guys were all winter sown. You can see they're doing really well except for the bug damage. Including this, I think this is a zinnia here. I'll know when it flowers. And then these are all winter sown. The reason some of them don't look so well is when the soil dries out, that really shocks up plants, and I'm sure you guys are all aware of that. And these ones I got covered before too much damage was done. You can see I do have a little damage, but I had them covered with a tool. But yeah, these were all winter sown, and so were these. There. And those. These weren't winter sown, these were propagated. I just took leaf cuttings from my mint. I have 5 different mints here on the property, and they're in containers like this, except for my cat mint, it's not in a container. But those are cat mint starts there. But all these in here, with the exception of a couple tomatoes, all this, these were all winter sown. And they're all very healthy plants. They're kept in the greenhouse right now because this is my overflow from my garden, and these also are for sale with my landscaping company. But just showing you how healthy these plants are being winter sown. So anyways, that's what's going on with my garden right now. I just want to show you winter sowing does work. I have beautiful, vibrant plants. Like I said, for some reason I don't have good luck with beans. But everything else grew, including corn. People ask about corn. This was all winter sown and transplanted successfully. They're healthy, vibrant plants. So it can be done. So give it a whirl next year and get ahead of the game. All right, everybody, this is Garden Jen. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.